What up, everybody? This is Brett here, and today we are back and we are bringing you another jersey review. And today my jersey is of the one, the only Mr. David Ortiz, number 34 himself. That's right, David Ortiz. Let me give you a little stats. Of course, you know how everything goes. I'll give you the stats, then we'll try on the jersey. A little story about the jersey itself. I got it at Fenway Park at a baseball game probably a couple months ago. So let me give you a little background about David Ortiz himself. And of course, hit like, subscribe, all that. And of course, come hang out with me on every Tuesday and Wednesday when I stream. Currently, I'm streaming on Tuesdays, my Lions franchise. It's not every game, but it will be games I think that are worth streaming. We'll be playing. And every Wednesday where I'll be streaming my creative pro wrestling stuff, SBWP, come check that out. So let's get started. David Ortiz started off his career in 1997 with the Minnesota Twins, where he was not a home run hitter at all. His most home runs he hit with Minnesota at that time was 20 home runs, and that was in his last year with Minnesota in 2002. From 1997 to 2002 is when he was with Minnesota, and they underutilized him clearly. As we all know, he would go on to have a Hall of Fame career. In my opinion, he showed up in 2003 for the Boston Red Sox, where he would hit 31 home runs to start off. And then, of course, the famous 2004 year, and that would also start his first year of being an All-Star. And speaking of All-Stars, he's a 10-time All-Star for the Boston Red Sox. He's a home run derby champion. Of course, he won 3 World Series with them, 2004, 2007, and in 2013. He hit his most home runs of his career, which is 54, in 2006, where, yes, he was also a All-Star. In his 20-year career that he has spanned, he's hit 541 career home runs. As a DH primarily is what he played. He played his most games ever in 2005, where he played 159 games. In his last year of his career, yes, where he was an All-Star, he even played 151 games, where he had a career high in doubles, which were 48, and a career high in RBIs, which was 127. He finished off his career with 1,768 RBIs to his career. And he finished off with a batting average of .286. He arguably had one of his best years at the plate, where his batting average was .315. He had one of his best slugging years of his career, his second best actually, his final year, and it was .620. And then he had one of his better OBS years with 1,021. So a little bit more about David Ortiz, as people might not know. When the Boston Marathon bombings happened, he came out and said, "This is his effing city." And when he did that, that showed that he actually did care about the city of Boston, and grew his fandom to a whole new level. Grew his legacy. His legendary status to the city of Boston even bigger. When you think of the Boston Red Sox, even still to this day, most people can name David Ortiz. David Ortiz to the Boston Red Sox is what Derek Jeter is to the New York Yankees. He was the face, he was everything to that organization and that team. So let's try on the jersey I got from Fenway Park. Like I said, number 34 right here. Let's put this on. Boom. This is one of the better fitting jerseys I've ever gotten for a baseball player. It is game replica, of course, because it is from Fenway, and that's how they do everything there. And like I said, his legacy in Boston is probably the biggest of all time. He's actually the baseball player who got me into baseball. And being from New York and saying that you're a Red Sox fan and that David Ortiz is what got you into baseball over all the greats of New York, hit New York baseball time, including Derek Jeter himself, Mike Piazza at that time, saying that David Ortiz is the guy who got you started is a kind of, it's weird, I guess, to say in New York. But, yeah. If you like this stuff, hit like, subscribe, comment down below. Anything really. Okay. Bye.